Good evening, everyone. How are you? So, last week we learned about zero state meditation. I hope you are practicing that. So, definitely, we need the zero state to balance our body, mind, and soul. Because traditional Chinese medicine as well as Indian Ayurvedic system both believes that your existence is behind your physical appearance. You are connected with the universal consciousness. So you're continuously receiving energy from the universe, from the darkness, because your all physical activity depends on mind. Your mind, thoughts, it depends on your soul. Your soul is connected with the universe. That's why whenever you do zero state meditation, you yourself connecting to universal consciousness, that infinite world. That's where you came from. Definitely, Dao, what we discussed, the universal consciousness, it's invisible, hypothetical, but that you can experience with zero state meditation. You can uplift your physical and intellectual energy with zero state meditation. Today, we'll discuss how this body is forming out of that universal consciousness. So, in the last class, we just discussed your existence on this earth, which happened from universe. That's zero. Today, we'll discuss in depth how our physical body and emotional body is forming out of that universal consciousness. So, for that, I'll just draw a small picture for that. You can, I think I'm just sharing the screen. I think it's visible to you. So, this is the last class, no? That infinite invisible energy. From this, by connecting yourself with zero, you can uplift your thoughts. So, what energy which is receiving from universe is the yang. This is your yang energy. What is the origin of yang? Shunya. That we call Tao or zero or Shunya. So this is where you emerged. But as I told, universe doesn't accept any change. Anything which splitted out of it, emerged out of it, that energy is taken back. That is your in. This is the universal truth. Just if you drop a stone on the water to balance that pressure, water is creating waves. Again, it is subsidizing. Similar way, in the same way, the energy which is emerging out of the universe, that is your yang energy. Again, the universe always is infinite, invisible, and it is not accepting any change. Immediately, that energy is taken back. So, nullifying the effect of yang is called yin energy. For example, any work you do, after the work you take rest. So, doing functional activity, physical activity, emotional activity, mental activity, it's a yang. To nullify that, what you do? You rest, relax, meditate. That is your in. While doing activity, your body becomes warm, heat. That is your yang. The moment you rest and sleep and relax or meditation, then your body become cool. So warmness is a yang and coldness is in. So this is a daily struggle of your body. The yin and yang, it's not physical appearance. It is the one state where yang represents activity, emerging, functional, create, while is what is yin energy? It is counterparting the yang. It is a nullifying the effect of the yang energy. It may be anything. In this summer, hot summer, if you walk outside, your yang will rise. So how you are nullifying it? You come home and you take a 1 glass of watermelon juice. What happens after watermelon juice? Your body become cool. In winter, you go out, your body become chill. You come back, you take 1 cup of tea or any warm or green tea or any kashaya, anything which warms your body. It may be ginger tea, lemon tea, that makes your body warm. This is the life of balancing yin and yang. That's it. If you are able to do this properly, you never meet any doctors in your life. Even you won't take even herbal supplements also. The art of living on this earth is how to balance yin and yang. If you do that, you are the genius. But most of the time, if you try to do physically, sometimes it happens, sometimes it won't happen. You go out, come back, take on juice, take on green tea. If life is so simple as I told, no medication on this earth. But human body is quite complicated. It's not like animals or birds because all animals, birds, reptiles, they have three, four, five consciousness, five level of sensation. But we have sixth sense. We are thinking. There is a great advantage as well as disadvantage. How? I'm not telling this. Even modern scientists and doctors are telling that 80% of your diseases are psychosomatic. That means which bombs in your mind, which bonds through your thought. This is told thousands of years back in Taoism very clearly. How you end up with emotional drama through your thoughts. And just I'm trying to represent through yin and yang. I'm just going back to that. Hope is visible. So life should be somewhere it's a moderate and it should be the moment you take birth, you originated out of that zero. The finally, when death happens, you're going back to universal consciousness. This is predefined. Anybody who takes birth on this earth, one or the other day you have to go back. The death is confirmed. But between birth and death, you should maintain the distance by you and the universe. So this is, I can say it's a normal stage. Where your yin and yang is balanced. But we are humans. The humans is keep on evolving with his desires, with his thoughts. All the desires, it's keep on rising your rank and moving away from the nothingness. Every external activity is taking you away from Shunya. At the same time, you should keep on connect with sh- the God or nothingness. You gain everything until everything just happened. Then you're again connecting back. So the travel away from zero towards zero should happen balance. The moment you stay out of this normal states, somewhere here, definitely that makes imbalance in your body and mind. This is very, very important for all of us to become a healers. So, what is this state? What is this normal state? How can we define this? Anybody? All saints are trying to do this. According to me, everyone is yogi who connect with the consciousness. Because in 6th century in South India, one saint called Shankaracharya, he presented one philosophy called Advaita. What Advaita philosophy says, you are the part of universe. The what the soul you have, you are the part of super soul. You are the part of nature. That means you are the God. You are everything. Means you have a consciousness such a way that you can heal you and others also. When can you do this? It happens when you connected with zero. You connect with zero, you wish anybody. It happens. That's what we seen, we studied in the history. It's a time to learn this Advaita Siddhanta, and connecting ourselves is very, very important. Why? Because human bodies is very dynamic. You're sitting and listening this TM class. Next, after 2 hours is completely different. Your all hormonal activity is based on your thoughts. Of course, raw material is required. Even though if you give any raw material, it is not used until unless your mind triggers that. How to trigger? Because there are two types of hormones, yin and yang. Some hormones makes you calm, relaxed, sleep, joyful, satisfied. Some other hormones make you aggression, like adrenal, excitement, anxiety, restlessness, desireful, and we are all fighting in the physical level. I'll give this hormone supplement, this hormone supplement. I'll balance this, I'll balance this. Okay, for the emergency, definitely you can give supplement. Something menses is not happening, you are giving some hormones, it make it to happen. But it should not be a continuous process. Why, Definitely anything synthetic you use, it has some other effects. You may gain weight, you may lose weight, or you may get some infections. You may get some organ weakness, something else. But what this TM is going to tell you is it is teaching the art of healing. Along with your medications, you can also practice this TM so that day by day, year by year, month by month, your hormonal dependency, medicinal dependency, chemical dependency, slowly it will come down. I have thousands of case studies who are taking 10 plus tablets in a day. Now they are taking one or two. Few are left completely. I not treated them. I taught them what is yin, what is yang, how to balance those two. Because today you may require some hormone which creates yang, which creates heat, which creates desireness, which creates go-go nature. The next day you may require some yin hormones that makes you satisfied, calm, blissful. That is not possible external. Is it required? Is it possible? Okay, I will measure all the hormones, I'll measure all the emotional status. Based on that, I'll give you this. It's very difficult. Instead of that, trigger your mind. This is a wonderful tool, best doctor, best scientist, best manufacturing factory. All this, it will take care. Your mind will take care. Balancing your adrenal, insulin, thyroid, testosterone, estrogen. It will manage very well. You should believe your body. The moment you believe your mind, believe your consciousness, your healing energy will become 100x. I'm not telling you to believe me or some medicines. I'm telling you that with my personal experience, just believe your consciousness. Your consciousness means three: body, mind, soul. In all together, you become a consciousness. All three. Through body, you can control mind. Through mind, you can control body. Through soul, you can control mind and body. All three ways possibility is there. It is possible only with humans. How can we achieve this? First, believe your body is not complex like what the modern scientists are telling. Thousands of chemicals, thousands of diseases, thousands of medicines. That is endless. Today, 4,000 plus medicine is there. By tomorrow, few years, it become even 6,000. That is endless. Instead of that, believe yourself, believe your body and consciousness, and your body activity is so simple, which requires, based on traditional Chinese medicine, it requires only two energies. One is yin, another one is yang. Based on Ayurveda, it requires only three energies: Vata, Pitta, Kapha. That's it. Nothing else is required for you. If you understand this logic, then healing becomes so easy. Even patient may come to you by bringing this much of medicines, this much of many people are coming by holding file. I went to cardiologist, I went to nephrologist, I went to gynecologist, I have this much of file. Out of curiosity, out of to know what happened, we may just turn around the files. But finally, I come back to body, I come back to patient, I just check how is yin and yang. I do that. That is what we required. All of you become a successful healers by end of the year by understanding the concept of Vata, Pitta, Kapha and Yin and Yang. We'll understand this concept of Yin and Yang first spiritually, then intellectually, then emotionally. Finally, we'll come back to physically because physical diseases are very less, very, very less. Even doctors are accepted this. First, we'll start our journey of yin and yang spiritually. So, yang is an energy which emerged out of the universal consciousness, out of the universe. What is the nature of yang? Because it came out of zero, no? It's always have a desire to grow. Today you are zero. Tomorrow I'll give you $10 million. How you feel? You feel, okay, I have $10 million, I will make it $1 billion. I'll make you 100 billion. I'll make you 1,000 crore. That is the yang energy. I'm not telling it's wrong. There is no right wrong here. It is a state, the state of your mind. Because it came from nothingness, it came from zero. That small spark came out. Always it has to desire to grow. That's what you just ask any kid. What you want to become? The small kid, 3-year kid, 4-year kid will tell, I want to become a doctor. I want to become an engineer. They will tell, no, I want to become a scientist. I want to become a pilot. A small kid, 1, 2.5, 3 years. Why they are getting that much of desires to become something? Because the moment you born, the yang will rise. The momentum will start. Desires will grow. Do you know what is the heartbeat of child? It's 100 plus. 100 plus. I've seen any child sitting in one place for few hours. Run, 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 play, play, play. Why? That is the momentum created by the conscious inside the body and mind. That Jiva. Is it required? Yes, it's required. Why it's required? Because that desire is required to create the hormones, growth hormones, to grow muscles, bones, to eat more nutritious food, to digest the food. At the same time, is required to learn the nature, learn the society, learn the languages. For everything, yang is required. If you don't have yang energy, your speech become delay. Many parents, they're coming to our center telling that our kid is 3 years, 4 years, it's not speaking. For them, we give only one color. You might have known in our social media, I think it's more than 5, 6 millions views happened. Left hand, ring finger, the first joint. Here we are applying the orange. Even though your kid is not talking fluently, even at the age of 3, 4, 5 years, the moment you apply orange color, within 2 to 3 weeks, you can see the words. Yourself, you can experiment this. Only one color of orange, it is influencing your throat and making you to speak. Few people are just feeling wonder. But I'm not done anything which is related to throat, physiology, surgery, chemicals, nothing. For a kid, 1.5, 2 years, the yang is required this much. But your kid is having only this much yang. To improve your yang energy, I use orange color. That's it. Orange is extreme yang energy. Below that, red color. If anybody of you feeling chilled, heavy, just put orange dot on the tip of the fingers. Within 10 minutes, you become warm and refreshed. Just 10 minutes, your chillness will go off. How we are bringing that? Through colors, through frequency of colors. That's what we call one drink with the name of Red Bull. Have you drunk Red Bull? What happens after drinking Red Bull? Your energy become like a Red Bull. You no need to drink. That red is enough to raise energy. That is the power of red. It is creating the yang. What is the yang energy? That makes you to run, get up, work. It's a functional energy. That's why in India, we have a tradition. The moment we want to go out of the home for the work, we'll put one red color kumkum here, even ladies and gents. What we put? Red color in Agna Chakra. Why we do that? To rise the yang energy, to perform well, work better, achieve more, get success, reach the target. For all these, we require yang energy. That is the power of yang. If anybody is very lazy, postponing work, not performing well, just give yang. Throw red or orange. You can see the improvements within few days. Many times I fight with my wife because most of the time she's making her mobile screensaver with orange color and always running. Today morning also I told her, be with me. We'll go to farmland, work. No, I have to go office. I have to do meetings. I have to see what is happening. I have to recruit the people. I have to work. If I'm not working, I feel that is the effect of orange. I'm putting opposite. I put either 0 or 5 yellow. Black, purple, yellow, that makes you slow, relaxed, calm, stable, confident. Again, it's your choice. I'll tell you by end of the class why I'm putting 5. Mostly I use 0 in black color, 5 in yellow color. So anybody, you can trigger their energy. Either you can increase or you can decrease. Increasing energy, we call it as a yang energy. Decreasing energy, we call it as a yin energy. If we balance this, you are the master. That is the art of healing. To heal somebody, you no need to touch. Just analyze. The person comes and sit in front of you. Whether they belongs to the yin or yang. You understand? You can tell everything, all the treatment to them. We just differentiated 4,000 plus diseases. But in traditional Chinese medicine, we have only two types of diseases, either yin or yang. It may be excess or deficient. No, so simple. No? The next level is, okay, yin or yang, in which organ, in which meridian, in which part of the body. That is we are learning in this TM course. Got it? The balancing yin and yang. You can rise or fall yin and yang with colors, with acupuncture points, with meditation, or with herbals. You can do this. Even with modern science medicines also you can do this. I will take few herbal medicines. Some Ayurvedic doctors or TCM practitioners, they are telling in their perspective. But the same medicine I use it for you with my perspective of yin and yang. For example, in your body, blood is stagnated somewhere. If it is in stagnated length, we call it as a DVT, deep vein thrombosis. If it is in stagnated in ovaries, we call it as a PCOD, fibroids, something else. Or something it's stagnated in breast, we call it as a breast cyst, something. The concept is stagnation. The blood is not moving. Something is not moving means the yang is not there. Momentum, fire, warmness is a yang. That is not there. Okay, yang is not there. Yang is low. What I do? I give some food, a simple home remedy. Take 10 to 15 drops of lemon with honey, weekly once or twice. That's it. What it will do? Lemon is increasing liver yang. Honey is increasing heart yang. Heart and liver, those two meridians are representing your blood. Liver is holding the blood, heart is moving the blood. Together is responsible for blood circulation. The moment you take lemon plus honey, it is raising the yang energy in the liver meridian as well as yang meridian. A simple home remedy for your heart blockages, cholesterol, deep vein thrombosis, PCOD. Will it work for everybody? It depends on which meridian they have more lack of yang energy. If someone having more deficiency in the liver, in the heart, in the urinary bladder or gallbladder, totally we discuss 12 different meridians with plus 2 meridians of governing and vessel and conceptional vessel. Totally 14 meridians we discuss. If you learn the art of balancing yin and yang, you can even treat chronic issues with simplest way. You should understand yin and yang importance. Yang movement, in reducing that. Both are important. I just told yang, you feel yang is good. Yang is important. I'll come back. I just told 0 to 15 years how yang is rising. Similarly, 15 to 30 years also, yang is required. Why you know? Yang is a heat, warmness. That warmness is generating your all gynecological, sexual hormones. What is the menstruation cycle? It starts 14, 15 years. Till what? Your menstrual cycle? 45, 50, 55. It depends on how much yang energy you have. Your testosterone, your estrogen, completely based on your yang energy. If you have more yang energy, you can marry at the age of 60, 65, 70 years also. People are not understanding the basic concept. Simply they are visiting multiple doctors and specialists. No. Your yang energy is lying in your mind, in your body, in your food plate. Meeting doctors, no use. Until unless you won't change these three. Mind, body, your food. No doctor will do nothing. They may trigger you, give some stimulants. That is temporary. Let's have a 5 minutes short break. I'll come back and tell you how we can balance these two. Okay. Welcome back. So definitely there's a two energies is required for our body and mind. So 0 to 15 years, it's a vata. Momentum will be there. 15 to 30, 35, it's a fire. So that's where the most of the hormones will generate in the body. But 35 to 50, 55 years, this is the age you need to maintain this yang energy. Because from 35 to 50, 55, it's slowly going down, yang energy. Because that is the nature. Always yin is following the yang energy. I told in the beginning, after activity, you have to rest, you have to relax. Is it possible to work without sleep? No. How it is not possible? Similarly, work and sleep is a day. It's a 1 day process. Similarly, for a week, weekends, month, year end, everything, body requires two energies. Yang, which is giving the energy, and the ultimate source of yang energy is the sunlight for all the living beings in the earth. You can create any types of LED bulbs, this one light, whatever it is, that never replace your sunlight. The ultimate highest energy of the yang which you receive is from the sunlight. And the best energy of the yin is the water. Even all food, this, that, and also belongs to yin. But water is the best source of yang, yin energy. And sunlight is the best source of yang energy. If you want to improve your bone density, water is enough, nothing else. Remaining all you have already. But even though if you take calcium supplement, even though you take mineral supplement, your bone density won't grow up. It won't increase. Why you know? Anything become hard. It is possible only with coldness. Take one tomato, keep it in the freezer. Another tomato just beside the gas. What happens? The tomato which you kept in the freezer, what happens? It become hard, like a stone. Which you kept just beside the burner gas stove, it become smooth. Similarly, your body also. Anything you want to observe, anything you want to store, anything you want to hold, you required in energy. What you required? In. Anything to melt, anything to burn, you required yang energy. Now, if you are a 70 kgs, just walk for 100 kilometers. You lose or gain the weight. You lose. There's a fire. What so called all modern diseases we tell? BP, sugar, kidney disorders, slip disc, skin disorders, breathing disorders. It's a nothing but yin and yang imbalance. Nothing else. It's the imbalance of yin and yang. It may happen physically because of your lifestyle. It may happen emotionally because of your emotional blockages. It may happen intellectually because of your stress, or it may happen spiritually. What is meant by spiritual? Just shown yin and yang. Yin is towards shunya, towards zero. Yang is away from zero. So spirituality is nothing but the way you think, the way you connect it. If you connected with zero, you feel nothing. The moment you feel nothing, no excitement, no anxiety, no restlessness. So finally, how near you are to the shunya is the matter. I'm just going back to come back here. So this is your yang energy. It is keep on taking you away. It may be work, stress, emotional blockage, or desires, whatever it is. You are moving away. Same thing, stay connected with in. How to connect? Just feel you are the part of nature, part of universe, part of zero. Just yourself understanding that what are all the things I did. It's a part of the nature. That's it. Nothing else is required. What is the difference between your thought and your father thought? You are telling I did everything. What your father used to tell? Everything it happened. A small change. You're telling you did. Your father is telling it happened. What your father is telling it happened, or it given by the God, or given by the universe. It happened. The moment you tell it happened, you connected with the universe. Your soul, your consciousness is connected. The moment you tell, I did everything, it's because of me. Then what happens? 24 bar 7, you always struggle to retain that post, retain that what you gained. Always your mind is telling, don't lose, don't lose. You gained, you earned, you worked. What happens after 6 months, after a year? You're not getting sleep properly. Your sleep is disturbed. Even in the sleep, you're getting dreams. Even in the dream, you are running, you're working. So, with overstimulants, to make you stimulant, I no need to give adrenaline. If I trigger your mind is enough. Get up, run, reach the target, achieve something. Get up, get up, get up. All anger hormones will rise. You don't want to lose anything. You don't want to give anything. And you want to retain everything. And everyone, you are feeling that everyone should praise you. Everyone should appreciate. You should feel yourself as a successor. You should feel yourself as a great achiever. Your father lived happily for 80, 90 years because he's not taken any burden. Even my mother used to tell, God given everything. Thanks. She used to say thanks every day. You given six children, you given home, you given farmland to work. Thank you. Even I don't know whether God is there or not. But our ancestors have created that. The name of, in some religions, there is a God. In some other religions, there is no God. But you remember one thing, all those creations happens to make your mind balance between yin and yang. That's it, nothing else. If you're able to do by yourself, God is required for you, not required for you. Religion is also not required for you. In many countries, many people, they're not believing the religion. I'm not telling you should believe, no. Finally, you should understand you are the part of nature. You cannot change the nature, but you can adapt to the nature. Now it's a summer now. Can you make it winter? No. You can adapt to nature, that's it. If you are able to adapt your success, your failure, your achievements, you should adapt with the universe. If you do, what is the benefit, sir? You may ask that. Yes, there's a lot of benefits. The moment you create the anger energy and desires and dissatisfaction, you are traveling away from zero. More and more yang energy in the body and mind. That is not letting you do calm. It is not letting you to relax and rejuvenate. What is doing? It's always triggering you. It is most danger than drugs. If you take drugs, again yang, it goes to in deep sleep and you get up. Yin and yang will be there. But for this drug, there is no yin energy, only yang. So because of this, many organs works with the 10x. Do you know who will take more tea? Manager or farmer? Manager will take tea for every 1 hour, 2 hour. Why? Tea is a stimulant. It's raising the yang. Tea, coffee, Red Bull, Pepsi, Coke, Sprite. They're all stimulants. Again, because of the stimulant, you feel to take again and again. again and again. You want to raise. But if you rise this, you feel tired the moment you reach the 40 years, 50 years. Your pancreas not able to produce much insulin. Your thyroid is not able to produce much thyroxine. Your stomach is not able to produce much digestive enzymes. You simply call different names. You're tagging different names. Few people are come with all diseases. They come with list. BP, sugar, thyroid, digestion, acidity, gastric, piles, this and all. Some are going to some ashrama, some rejuvenating centers, panchakarma centers, naturopathy centers. They go there, they do meditation, yoga, they rejuvenate themselves, and they come back. After coming back, again run. So, what we have to learn this yin and yang concept is spiritual way I'm telling. Do everything and don't own anything. Like your ancestors, like a saint. Do everything, achieve everything, and don't take any benefit out of it. Name, success, brand. Because the moment you take, you have to hold that. You have to retain that. This is called our saints told that work without expectation. Work. Don't expect. Out of your work, what it came, just take and use and leave. I'm sure till 80 years, you are young like 20 years guy. According to me, there is no difference between 80 years and 20 years. No difference. Yesterday, I just went to, because of my wedding anniversary, I just went to my father-in-law's. He's 78 years now. Getting up early morning 5 o'clock and going to farm, working till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So strong than me. He's almost eating double or thrice of me. 78 years. I'm 40 years. No match to him. Today, this young generation achieved a lot, but they're unable to retain their chi energy in the body. Previous also there is a BP, sugar, cancer are there, but all diseases are coming after 80 years. Slowly it started appearing after 60 years, after 50 years. Now in my clinic every week I see more than 100 cases BP, sugar, thyroid patient just the age of 30 plus, 35 plus. This is not a disease, it's spreaded, it's not communicative disease. This is in the mind. You're not learned the art of healing. You're not learned how to balance yin and yang, how to balance pitta and kapha. That's it. Even though your age is now 60 or 50 or 40, right now you can rejuvenate from this moment onwards. You can see the wonderful improvements within few weeks. Spiritually, you should stay connect with universe. Work without expectation. Do everything. Don't own anything. Within a month, your whole body structure will change. Your digestion will improve. Your muscle will gain the energy. Your bone density will increase. Why? Before you are in the oven, now in the fridge. I given an example of tomato. To increase bone density, you need in energy, coldness, nothing else. Even your sexual vital fluid, Shukradhatu, Virya, what we call sperm and egg, it originates from the bone marrow. Now, IVF centers are everywhere. Why? All young generation, they are busy in creating their, what we call, their career, or they are digging themselves into the hole of that chi deficiency. I'm also part of it. After coming to TCM and TM, I learned this. What is life? What is yin and yang? Before that, I'm one of among thousand people. Everyone is doing engineering. I also did engineering. I also did worked in company. I also worked. Same happened. But somewhere I felt, oh, I'm over exhausted. I have to think what I am. You go any religion, any country. Final outcome is yin and yang only, nothing else. You may name different colors and names and flags. Finally, you is the truth. Everything is false. I love all the religions, but I never follow any religion. I just follow the nature. If summer comes, I reduce the yang, raise the yin energy. Winter comes, I raise the yin, yang energy, reduce the yin energy. For me, the 5 seasons is the religion for me. Wind, heat, humidity, dryness, and coldness. These 5 energies are saving you, that making you happy, making you blissful and joyful. In the next class, we'll discuss about the 5 energies. This class, I'm telling you, life is a part of yin and yang. Yin and yang means day and night. There is a up and fall, up and fall. Don't feel bad or good. Something is rising, let it rise. Something is falling, let it fall. Be an observer. Don't be a player. Just observe. Who is winning is secondary. Just enjoy the match. Finally, your body is designed for 120 years. You remember that. Your teeth, your bones, your heart, your kidney is designed for 120 years. Until unless you're not hurting that, you're not disturbing that, it never fails in duty. It never fails. You only disturbing it. Just a minute. Welcome back. So let's calm our mind and body. Shall we do zero state meditation today? This is a universal medicine. Next upcoming class, I will teach you the food, lifestyle, and herbals. So many things. But we are discussing about Shunya in and yang. No, we'll enjoy now this. Rejuvenate your body with zero state, with nothingness. Just close your eyes gently. Concentrate between two eyebrows. Just stay there. Relax your breath. Just stay with breath. Stay there. Relax your all body muscles. Now you are the consciousness, the part of the universe. You are not breath or you are not body. You are the part of this nature. Your consciousness is everywhere, in everything. What you see, what you feel, what you touch, what you taste. You are everywhere. Just stay there and relax. You are the nature. Concentrate between two eyebrows in Agna Chakra. Relax. Slowly from Agna Chakra, slip into the darkness, a deep darkness. Just feel nothingness. Stay there. You are in deep shunya with the Jira state. Feel the nothingness. You are the part of nothingness. No gain, no loss. In zero state. Relax. You are in shunya. Be in the nothingness. Slowly relax there. Relax. In the state of nothingness, you can create a thought with shunya. It has more powerful. Just create a thought. Stay there. The thought you created, it gains the energy with the universal consciousness and it works. Stay there and relax. Be with shunya, be with zero state, be with nothingness. Relax. You can stay there or you can come back to Agna Chakra. And from there you can come back to real world. This meditation that makes you part of the nature, part of the universe. Anybody, anytime, you can do in any place. It's completely for you to merge your consciousness with the universe. Stay there and relax. I hope today I just explored to what is yang energy. If it is less also a problem, if it is more also a problem. Okay. So I hope you get into this yin and yang principle. Slowly we will take you to the physical level, meridian level, point level and all. So this is just a glimpse of how your body works with yin and yang. The every creature in this world is there because of two energies. One is sunlight, another one is water. Sunlight is yang and water is yin. But both, we are not taking both in the right format. We're in indoors and you are modifying water and filtering and we are taking that. So be with nature. Definitely natural food is enough to rejuvenate your body. Okay. So see you next week. Tomorrow class won't be there. because more and more people are joining into the TM. I'm just waiting to people and joining this course, and we'll see you and meet you again on next Saturday. Okay. Thank you. Good night.